The respect principle. People often believe that respect is something you earn through money, status, or power. Psychology shows that this is only part of the truth. Real respect begins with the way you present yourself every single day. Long before people judge your success, they judge your behavior. One of the biggest mistakes people make is trying too hard to be accepted. They agree with everyone, avoid expressing their real opinions, and stay silent even when they have something valuable to say. At first, this may seem polite, but over time it teaches others to overlook them. Psychologists have found that people naturally respond to individuals who communicate with clarity and emotional control. They do not interrupt constantly, they do not seek attention, and they do not react to every criticism. Instead, they remain calm and confident. This calm behavior creates an impression of strength that others instinctively respect. Another important factor is personal boundaries. When you allow people to waste your time, ignore your opinions, or treat you unfairly without speaking up, you silently tell them that such behavior is acceptable. Healthy boundaries are not selfish. They are a sign of self-respect, and self-respect often leads to respect from others. Start making small changes today. Speak with purpose instead of filling every silence. Listen carefully before answering. Stand and sit with confident posture. Protect your time and do not be afraid to say no when necessary. These simple psychological habits can completely change the way people see you. The truth is that respect is rarely demanded. It is communicated through your actions, your confidence, and the standards you set for yourself. When your behavior reflects self-worth, people naturally begin to notice, value, and respect your presence. The invisible habit. Most people believe they are ignored because they are not attractive enough, successful enough, or intelligent enough. But psychology tells a different story. The real reason often has nothing to do with your appearance or your achievements. It comes from one invisible habit that quietly changes the way people see you. This habit is constantly seeking approval from others. When you always try to please everyone, you slowly give away your confidence. You begin to speak with hesitation, apologize for things that need no apology, and worry too much about what people think. Without realizing it, you send a message that your own opinions are less valuable. The human brain is designed to notice confidence. People naturally pay more attention to those who speak clearly, stay calm under pressure, and express themselves without fear. On the other hand, when someone constantly doubts themselves, others often respond with less interest and less respect. If you want people to stop ignoring you, start by changing the way you communicate. Speak a little slower. Finish your sentences without rushing. Make natural eye contact and avoid apologizing unless you have actually made a mistake. These small changes make a powerful difference because they change the signals your mind and body send to others. Remember, confidence is not about being louder than everyone else. It is about believing that your thoughts matter. When you respect yourself first, other people are much more likely to respect you too. The moment you stop chasing approval, you become more noticeable, more memorable, and much harder to ignore. That is one of the most powerful lessons psychology teaches about human behavior. The confidence effect. Many people spend years trying to discover why they are ignored, underestimated, or forgotten in social situations. They believe the problem is their appearance, education, or background. However, psychology suggests that the real difference is often confidence. The way you think about yourself influences the way other people think about you. Confidence is not something people are born with. It is a habit built through daily actions. Every time you keep your promises to yourself, speak honestly, and face uncomfortable situations instead of avoiding them, your brain becomes stronger. Over time, this creates a quiet confidence that other people can easily recognize. One common psychological mistake is comparing yourself to everyone around you. Social comparison increases self-doubt and makes you focus on your weaknesses instead of your strengths. When your attention stays on what others have, you stop developing your own unique qualities. People are naturally attracted to those who know their value without constantly competing for attention. Another powerful principle is emotional control. Confident people do not react to every negative comment or every disagreement. They understand that not every opinion deserves a response. Staying calm during difficult moments sends a strong psychological signal of maturity and self-control. This makes others trust and respect you more. If you want to become unforgettable, begin by changing your daily habits. Walk with purpose, speak clearly, maintain eye contact, and stop seeking approval from everyone you meet. Accept that not everyone will like you, and that is completely normal. Your goal is not to impress every person, but to become the best version of yourself. Psychology teaches that confidence grows from action, not from waiting for the perfect moment. When you believe in your own value and consistently act with self-respect, people begin to notice your presence. The confidence you build within yourself becomes the strongest message you ever send to the world. The silent signals. Every conversation begins before a single word is spoken. Psychology explains that people form first impressions within seconds, and most of those impressions come from silent signals rather than spoken language. Your posture, facial expressions, eye contact and body movements communicate powerful messages that influence how others respond to you. Many people unknowingly send signals of insecurity. They avoid eye contact, speak too quickly, keep their shoulders down, or constantly look at their phones while talking. These behaviors may seem harmless, but they tell the human brain that the person lacks confidence. As a result, others may pay less attention to what they say. Confident individuals understand the power of nonverbal communication. They stand with balanced posture, maintain relaxed eye contact, and use calm, controlled movements. They do not rush their words or interrupt others. Instead, they create an atmosphere of confidence and emotional stability that naturally attracts respect. Psychologists also explain the importance of active listening. People appreciate those who make them feel heard and understood. When you listen carefully instead of thinking about your next response, you build trust. A simple nod, a calm expression, and genuine attention can make someone feel valued, creating stronger and more meaningful connections. Changing these silent signals does not require a complete transformation. Small daily improvements can produce remarkable results. Stand a little straighter. Slow down your speech, smile naturally, and give your full attention during conversations. These habits gradually change how others perceive your personality. Human behavior is deeply influenced by nonverbal communication. Before people remember your words, they remember how you made them feel. When your silent signals reflect confidence, respect, and emotional control, you become someone others naturally notice, trust, and remember. That is one of the most powerful lessons psychology teaches about human interaction. The mindset shift. Most people believe that changing their life requires a big opportunity, a lucky moment, or the perfect circumstances. Psychology teaches something very different. Real transformation begins with a small change in mindset. The way you think about yourself shapes your decisions, your behavior, and ultimately the way other people treat you. A negative mindset trains the brain to search for failure, rejection, and disappointment. When you constantly expect the worst, your actions become hesitant and uncertain. You avoid taking risks, remain silent when your opinion matters, and allow fear to control your choices. Over time, this pattern affects your confidence and the impression you leave on others. A growth mindset works in the opposite direction. Instead of seeing mistakes as proof of weakness, it treats them as opportunities to learn. Every challenge becomes a lesson instead of a defeat. This psychological shift reduces fear and increases resilience, allowing you to recover faster from setbacks and continue moving forward with confidence. Another powerful principle is self-talk. The words you repeat in your mind influence your emotions and behavior. If you constantly tell yourself that you are not good enough, your brain starts accepting that belief as reality. Replace those thoughts with realistic and encouraging statements. Remind yourself that every skill improves through practice, and every successful person once started as a beginner. Your daily habits also strengthen your mindset. Reading, learning new skills, exercising regularly, and setting clear goals train your brain to focus on progress instead of perfection. These consistent actions gradually build confidence and emotional strength, making you more prepared for both success and failure. Psychology reminds us that your life does not change the moment your circumstances improve. It changes the moment your thinking improves. When you choose growth over fear and action over excuses, you become stronger, more confident, and more capable of achieving the future you truly want. That single mindset shift can change the direction of your entire life.